Justice for Mohbad, no justice, no peace. So, my people, Yomi Fabiyi urged Nigerian police to arrest Mohbad wife Wummi and Mohbad brother Adura with immediate effect. He alleged that Adura told him that Wummi pushed Mohbad from the staircase and broke his neck. The evidence now one watch, so Adura finally attests to it. Adura confessed. Make we watch this video together. But the display from Mama Mohbad today, she even walked out in anger. She lay heavy curse on Yomi Fabiyi, say why go they want implicate in Pikin Adura. Even after everything wey we don see today, Mama Mohbad still dey cover for him son. This woman no wan make Mohbad get justice. So my people, may we watch the video together. According to Yomi Fabiyi, Wummi and Adura should be arrested with immediate effect. Justice for Mohbad. This na Arrɛst TV, guys. Hit on the follow button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember to put up the post notification bell. Let's go there.
The police told me that the mandate that they had, that is the CP special squad, the mandate is to. It was impersonated. And that's the only thing they are verifying. And I also told them that I've written to the State Criminal Investigating Department, which is also in the State Police Command. And my petition was received. The DCP, he WhatsApped me to acknowledge the receipt of my petition, and he said what will be done. And I was invited by the IPO, ASP Ibrahim, who invited me to Pansi. I was also there. I gave what I have, everything, but nothing has been added since then. Up until now, nothing has been added. And maybe until yesterday, police called me from the same party and said, you know, I don't want to go into details of the operation, but I received a call from Panti yesterday, and maybe, we don't know. Just, that is all I know so far, over 3 weeks now.
Sir, judging from the misunderstanding that just happened now, and you know, it's back and forth, do you still want to proceed with this justice? Because the family aren't even understanding the purpose of why we're here today.
In this journey of human rights struggle, in the course of fighting for truth, fighting for freedom, we would expect that the opposite will want to fight back. They will want to get. We've already suspected foul play, and we all should ask ourselves, even from the account the police gave that led to Mohbad's death, that Mohbad was bleeding from on the 10th to 12th. It wasn't to any hospital. The wife said he doesn't like hospital, that is why they didn't take him to hospital. And suddenly, police said he was bleeding profusely from the 10th to 12th. And this happened in the face of this Adura that was sitting beside me and about 15 other people. And at the end of the day, throughout those periods, till Mohbad was taken to Ikorodu for burial, the only time anybody spoke out to complain that got to police was when Mohbad's coffin was opened and people saw a bent neck. And that was when the public said, this is our responsibility. You cannot do this. What happened to this man? Why is his neck bent? And then we all screamed that police should look for something is happening. And that was why we all screamed out. So basically, if the accounts the police gave that a nurse came to inject Mohbad and he ran into probably an anaphylactic reaction, and then he began to vomit, then he died, and then he was brought in dead, and all these people, including Adura, did not think this is not a natural death, that it should have been reported to the police. So if until the time Mohbad was going to be buried, they didn't report it to police, that means something is about to be covered. So if the public never screamed out, that would have been done. They even buried it, and they cemented it as a thing. So, exactly, look at the neck, bent neck. No human being should go through this. Human dignity is meant to be preserved. So the neck was bent, and it's even broken, not bent, broken. Every day. So, and when you look at this video, this image, and the narration that was sent to me via Adura's DM, that he was pushed from upstairs and he broke his neck, each cell on the floor, is now looking like it is correlated. So they didn't say any of it out. In fact, when they were pushing everything out, even including the wife, Wummi, she confirmed that somebody took Mohbad's life. Do you understand? She said, maybe you guys have killed him. Come and take your corpse. So they also knew. That means Wummi knew somebody killed Mohbad, but never went to tell the police. Never reported to police until the public. So when you see drama like this, it's still the same picture, the same thing. But whatever the case may be, it is the police that would have to live up to their billing. They would have to live up to their billing and do the right thing by investigating discreetly and bring closure to this case and the truth out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Another question. No question. All right, now move to the next item on the agenda. Vacancy summary.
No, we're going to be taking more questions. Any other question from the public? Any question from the public? Do we have any other person that has a question?
Race against production. Race against production. You have to go to the
Question? Okay, please go ahead.
Good afternoon. I'm Arifana Jogunwamodagba. My question is, so far, Mr. Yomi, on the issue of the 3 seconds video and the position of Nigerian police, Lagos State Department, concerning the video and the content of the message, is there any further action you are planning to take since you are saying that the situation is taking another turn? They told you they are not prepared to work on the 3 seconds video. The police, according to your speech.
The CP Special Squad said that, not me. A section of the police said that. I've just informed you that the police in Panti, they said they're going to be working on it. But be that as it may, we believe that the best way in this kind of situation, since a part of the police command is looking into impersonation, they don't want to look, from a commissioner of police for that matter, and the deputy, who has our own complaint on the video, they're not going to be looking into it. I think the right thing to do now is, that is the essence of this press conference, that the Inspector General of Police should look into this case and say, you know what, since the same command are not willing to harmonize the 2 cases, it is okay now that the Inspector General of Police, the President and the Governor should say, take the case away and let the IG transfer it to a different section of the Nigerian police so that they can do justice to all the matter, because it connects. And that way, everybody will know that there is fair trial and fair balance and fair prosecution. So the next action is, that is essence of this press conference, that the Inspector General of Police, they can see now, this is not making sense for the Nigerian police. It's not making sense for the Nigerian image. At the end of the day, he's acting like a victim. I was the one that was to be swindled. They wanted to take my 3 million. I am fighting, I'm looking for justice. He is meant to be telling everyone, I am not the one that wanted to swindle you. And I said, you need to prove it to me. Because attempted fraud and fraud is almost the same thing. Am I not correct in the law? So, in this case, unfortunately, we live in a country whereby when the justice system and the law enforcement are not working straight, they will give some leeway to certain people and it will look like it's the right thing. But that is why we're calling on the Inspector General of Police, the Governor of Lagos State, and the President and the father of the country to look into this whole stuff. It's not making sense. It's directly the country. They should look for a different police team, a tactical team that will crack the whole matter, including the impersonation story and everything. That is what we are demanding for. Without that, it is going to be very difficult to trust the Lagos State Police Command in Mohbad's case.
All right. With that, sir, confronting Adura today for the first time, I think. What is your take concerning the 3 seconds video? Are you now convinced that Adura is not actually the one chatting with you, or you still have the same belief that Adura is the one chatting with you and somebody wants to take the fall?
I want to believe you were here when I was delivering my speech. What did you make out of it? Do I look convinced?
When you're giving your speech, you don't look convinced.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the argument. I'm talking about the argument between you and Adura and his mom.
They put up a drama. I'm an actor. I want you to listen carefully. A mini actor. I've been acting over 20 years. And let me tell you one thing. Tell me about acting for me or the draw with Coco does it even make sense to you asking the question? Their brother's picture is here. They share the same blood. The mother shared the same biblical cord. This younger brother in house team, Mohbad asked his name on his body. I've asked them the same question. You're asking me a funny question. I said, if another person sends the similar message to me, will they want me to go after the person or not? Should I go after? He said, no, I should go after. So what makes him different? Was he not there when Mohbad died? So the account he's given, did I make it up? No. So why do you want me to sit beside him and be? I'm doing a press conference on the day. I just saying, do I believe in when we thought this? And it's on trout. Don't give me that nonsense. Nothing will happen to Adura, but the police and the law enforcement need to have him to their custody and do their job. He said the video is with somebody. Let them see the full video. That is when I will be convinced. Why would I make a decision when I'm not seeing the full video? He will send this in the 30 seconds. And you can't even go to don't get 10 minutes. I don't want to see better. The other side of the we know one video. When you come back, only go share mobile deal was. Okay, I get coming. Only they caught you. Oh, and you expect me to believe. I'm only doing the right thing under the law. And it's the right thing. Let them investigate and let them bring the truth out. Then we get closure. I need to face this head on. I'm not going to be falling for emotional blackmail. Exactly. I am a fighter of truth and justice, and things like this is our forte. We are used to them. Next question, please. Amen.
My name is Fabiyi Samson Olarewaju from Artificial Oloriebi. In Nigeria, if you have to sell your vehicle, you remove the plate numbers. Perversion, you fail to remove the plate number. Any offense or criminal offense that is attached to that vehicle is attached to you.
The lawyer here to respond.
So, no. I want to get it clear now that in as much that Adura has failed to delete or failed in deleting all the relevancies in the phone, so automatically anything that is attached to that crime is attached to Adura. From my view now, what is going to be our next action?
My name is Dr. Esoli. As regards your question, the position taken by you is mere presumption. Okay. If you sell a car and you didn't remove the plate number, and there was a crime committed with that file, the presumption will be that it is true. But it is a multiple presumption. Where further evidence comes around, then it will change. It may tilt the position.
Okay, sorry. The second question.
Before you proceed, I have something to add. You see, in this case, my name is Barrister Police at the Police Salami. In this present world, we all know how iPhone have been operated. Yes. If I'm selling this phone to you, if I refuse to delete my iCloud, if I'm signing on another iPhone, it will tell you that this iCloud is on a phone before. Are you getting me? Yeah. It is not possible for Adura and Damola using the same handle at the same time. It's not possible. Yes, it's not possible. It will tell you that this iCloud is being used on another phone. In fact, it will tell you the spec of the phone. If it's 12 Pro Max, it will tell you. So Adura is chatting. Damola is also chatting at the same time. With the same hand, it's not possible.
Good. That's number 2 question. The second question. Please. Mrs. Aloba, is it Abosede Aloba, if I may be right, Abi? Said anybody that is found guilty or no, that the culprits has attested in respect of that video. So automatically she has attested that that thing exists. That's why I asked that question, that what is going to be our next line of action?
All right, thank you so much. I didn't catch your name fully again, sir. Your full name, sir.
I am Oyebanji Samson Olarewaju from an official Olori platform.
Mr. Oyebanji Samson, thank you for that wonderful question. Thank you. At this point, it's safe to keep the next step discreet. We just have to just keep it to our chest. But of course, as you can see, as a body, as a non-governmental organization, we are ready and we're willing to see this to the logical end. And that is why we are appealing to the police, to every person, stakeholders in this country. We have appealed to them that they should not allow this death to go in vain. You understand? And just keep close down. We are going to be going forward, but we will not be disclosing until it matures. Okay, so thank you so much. Any questions?
My name is Confronting.
Let us know who you are directing the question to.
Yeah, my name is Confronting from NAS, National Association of Nigerian Students, and media elder, all students in Nigeria and outside the country. Yeah, concerning this mobile debt, I would say that many, like when I actually posted this press conference status, a lot of students, both home and abroad, are telling me that this thing is still available.
You are from the Nigerian, so National Nigerian students.
Yeah, NAS.
Oh, welcome.
So most students are telling that this ticket is still much available. Like, say Nigerian government want to pardon. But me seeing, I told them that it depends. Kama sọ pé ààrẹ kó wà tó jáde tán. So I mean, mostly what we deal with the government. Now deal with the government. I remember when we first shut down the airport here, down because of the Advocacy strike. I was part of those that did the struggle there. We shut it down totally. Even we saw a lot of people going traveling out. I where a child is saying, now we they speak. And immediately than
public power.
Wasn't less than 48 hours after strike ended. So I think if we keep saying that, okay, let's keep talking, the job will never hear me. So what time will go. I think it's now high time for us to call the commissioner of police, when the commissioner of police to sit with us. Okay, you don't share. Let us know what will happen. Yes. It's high time for us to sit, not talking again, but don't talking. Let's start acting. Because if we keep talking, I won't like to you. Tinubu will use 4 years finish. Nothing will happen. If we use 8 years finish, nothing will happen. I was at Osun State yesterday to monitor an election. When you didn't pay Osun State is a PDP state. We got with the help of APC. We did the election successful. Nothing happened.
Student election?
Yes, no, last election.
Last election, oh.
Nothing happened. So I think it's not about talking again. Nigeria is now coffee, even say by the grace of God, next month, by tomorrow like this now, I was not having a propaganda program that we will have it because we know if no use will government will work. Okay, Tinubu will use by palliative for all SPP presidents yesterday. If we not use will, they don't go release anything.
All right, I want you to go straight to your question.
So please,
I know your students, Adura is always in the body. I understand. It's coming.
So it's not time for us to go. Mr. Commissioner of Police, we know where the case is. Am I choosing money? Don't want to choose more. I want to get hello. But what do you think you can do? Okay. Am I choosing money? Because we are still talking here. This press conference they are saying it, they are looking at it. After this conference, they know that we are coming. They already know we are coming. They didn't know the answer to give you. But it's not a time for you now to show to them, okay, it happened. So what is your opinion towards the case? I'm commissioner for clevership.
Thank you so much. All right, next question, please.
Good afternoon. This my name is on TikTok on God's Protections Platform. My own question that I want to ask Uncle Yomi, let me just raise it this way. Sir, we need to do something about this thing. What? The guy is causing a lot of distractions.
Where?
Everywhere. So something needs to be done.
He has right to cause distraction. When he oversteps his rights.
Even rights there, sir.
No, this is the public hearing. Okay? He has not engaged in violence, and I've cautioned him. When I've cautioned him, he has right to express himself. What we will not do is to guard anybody from his freedom of expression. He must express himself. But freedom of expression does not mean freedom from prosecution. If he expresses himself in a way to cause damage, we'll meet in court. But of course, with what he has just done, he's trying to express himself. Whether I like it or I don't like it, it's not stopping us. We are continuing. So we live in a society. A mad person will walk. So I think I've answered you. Please deal with people with mutual respect. If they give you disrespect, return it back with respect. If they give you disrespect, return it back with respect. But the moment it gets to a stage, you say, you know what, I've had enough, and then just walk away or ask them to leave.
The second question is, at this junction, what's the relationship between you and the father of the deceased?
The relationship is mutual. I am a justice fighter. I'm looking for justice for an individual. I don't need to know his parents of anybody before I stand by them. I've been traveling outside Nigeria. I've been to Canada, America, UK, South Africa. Things have happened to me that my families are not there. As a matter of fact, I've not really traveled with my family before. I've fallen sick. I've been harassed. Things I've done. But innocent people, they didn't engage in apathy. They showed concern. They stood by me, and I'm alive here, and I'm doing well. So why would I look when another young person, a colleague in the entertainment industry, is going to be suffering the same thing? We have to stand up and do what is right. So if the father appreciates what I'm doing, good, which I want to believe he does. Even the people that came here, they know. If you see their body language, they acknowledge the fact that I'm fighting for their son. Probably they just felt like, this route, no guy, but whatever it is, if you call him a manufacturer or Adura, if you call him a sign out to TikTok, if you want Dabolari, and I told the mother, if it's your son your two sons, make friends with Dabola, deal with him. He's now saying he's no longer guilty. How does that connect with me? I got an information from your son's auntie. Whoever had access to it, deal with the person. Your son, I've not seen enough things to believe he's not the one. And even whatever the case may be, whether it's Dabola, whether it's Adura, the two of them were there when Mohbad died. And the account they gave, they have what that means to say. He could have said, I have a video of when the nurse injected Mohbad. He didn't choose that. This Dabola they are shifting the old stuff to is a close ally of Wummi. He fights everybody on behalf of the same Wummi. So if the same Dabola will be the one to now enter my DM and say, okay, it is Wummi that did this. And for crying out loud, all of them knew what happened. They all accused that somebody died Mohbad. But none of them told the police until it was about to be buried. As in, it was buried. So that means they are not willing to talk. So if one of them is not talking, whatever means, route to Tobagba, can you important? Only when anybody saw, show Tolo shame Kotos, video to say, and the Toku. So why would the society keep silent and say, oh, there is no remaining video, when we all know in our conscience there is other video to a clear, to a full and vivid explanation of what happened in that 30 seconds. Oh wow! So why would anybody say I should keep quiet and take Adura? If you want me to take Adura out, I should hold Dabola. How would I hold Dabola? If I hold Dabola, Dabola will say she will buy shouting. Is it my handle? So why are you coming to me? You are asking police. Did I talk to you? Show me where I talk to you. He said, but they told you police station. Which police station? The fact that police says something does not mean it is affirmative. No police have got the right to sentence anybody. They don't even have the right to judge anybody to say whether you are guilty or not. They are meant to prosecute, put their evidence together, and prosecute you. So when they prosecute, the judge will determine who is guilty or not. And as a human rights activist, as a sane citizen, I have to hold the presumption of innocence according to the law. Am I not correct, my lawyer?
The contrary.
So I'm sorry that I'm quoting your law stuff. So allow me, follow me. This is a PhD holder in law. He's a doctor of law. So please give me a round of applause, please. This is another legal luminary. So they know the law back and forth. Because you know the answer on WhatsApp. So thank you for borrowing me your language. And that's another legal luminary guru. I like that one, but if you can't know law. So that's just it. I believe I've answered your question.
My name is.
Okay.
Hello. Please, I have a question.
She's going to shoot.
Alright, someone has to share the question. I saw hands first. So please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. My name is Mama T. That's my TikTok handle from official Olori Ebi and Abiyamo on TikTok. My question goes to the Nigerian police, please. Why we are here is what killed Mohbad. And what killed Mohbad, Mama said they are beating Mohbad. When? Was it the day Mohbad died that they beat Mohbad? No. We are not here to answer that. Police are ready. They are the ones to please answer us. Now, Mohbad said, ṣé tí n bá kú tán, ṣé àwọn fídíò tó fẹ́ gbé jáde nìyẹn. Now, what we are here for today is 3-minute video. Same video. Adura said, I have the video that it has been 3 years. The beating was not that same day. The video was not that same day. But bring out the video. Let the Nigerian police please help us to attend to this. Because Naira Marley that they said they attack and do all this was not that day that Mohbad died. Was not a day before that Mohbad died. Mohbad died in the house. Please, we are begging. Our Abiyamo are begging. Come out and tell us. Help us to do the investigation based on this 3-minute video and these messages. 3 seconds video and these messages. That please, what can they do about it to help us to know what's really buying Mohbad? We don't need to start fighting ourselves or dragging ourselves. All we need to know is that what's buying Mohbad, and not we that will say what's buying Mohbad, because Mohbad buying in the house, and in the house that are buying, there are people there. So these people are to be questioned. Either Adura, either Damola, either CY, either anybody. Everybody in that house that minute should be questioned. That is what we are asking for. Please, we are begging. I know this will go viral and it will go to you. Anybody that needs to attend to this, what's buying Mohbad is what we are looking for.
All right, thank you. Any question again? No, give her the mic, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bolanle. We go on TikTok. Well, what I want to ask is about the nurse. It's like she's left out of this case. I've not been hearing anything about her. Nobody's saying anything about her. And she was the one that came home. So she should be the one to tell us what happened as well. If others in the house cannot say anything, the nurse should be in the best position to give details of what happened to Mohbad. Then DJ Bami, they said DJ Bami is a photographer or whatever. When they claim that Mohbad fought with Prime Board, what was he doing? Where was he then? Because there was no photograph to show any sign of fight or whatever that happened between them. We need to know what happened to Mohbad. That's my question.
Thank you very much. Do you still have a question?
I don't know if that is a question.
Yes, I have.
Please wait a minute.
But I want to believe that the police, they will look into that. According to what we had, the nurse was arrested. They read her statements. Nobody has heard from the nurse directly. No media have spoken to her. And the most important thing is that when we want this case to be properly investigated, and that is why we are calling on the government, our leaders in the state and in the country to look into this matter, because the public are not going to allow this to slide. Wants closure. Everybody wants to know what took Mohbad's life, how he died, and who is responsible. So they will look into that, and I will make sure that that is also properly investigated. So that's all I can say on that.
Thank you. The next question.
Next question, please. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Tawa Ademola. So I'm on TikTok and all platforms that are looking for justice. You see Tawa Ademola there. I want to ask a question. When Adura was talking, he said that video was made by Mohbad 3 years ago. And the day that Wummi's sister Karimo wanted to reveal this video and the shots, she said Mr. Yomi sent the video to her to confirm if that house is Mohbad's house. Was Karimo, and Karimo said, she said yes, that is Mohbad's house, that she knows that particular place in Mohbad's house. And the same Karimo came to Nigeria last year. Immediately Mohbad died. And I don't think she has been to, she was in Mohbad's house before Mohbad died. So if that video was made 3 years ago, then why will Karimo know the exact location of the video? Because she came 2 years ago, immediately Mohbad died. So that's my own question. So we need to investigate that too. Thank you.
Okay, that's not a question. It's asking that the police.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wait, that's the question.
He has a question.
Please go ahead. So, my name is Tosin from Device Media, and my question goes to Mr. Yomi. In the 30-second video you showed to us earlier, it was covered, and you said you were invited by the police for the impersonation leading to the video that was sent to you. Were you allowed to see the video or shown the 30-second video without it being covered? And can you identify that it was from the incident that claims to bad side? Thank you so much for that question. That was what I was expecting when they invited me to the Commissioner of Police. But when I got there, the OC, that was what is in my statement. The officer in charge said he has not seen the video and he's not going to be seeing the video or asking for it to be extracted. That the only area of concern is just the impersonation done by Damola. But I now said to him, I said, sir, when you look at the importance of the content of this message and the video in question, it is about an ongoing homicide that this state command is investigating, particularly the state CID, which is the same police command. That, I don't know, are you going to be harmonizing it? He said, sir, we're not dealing with that now. That is not what the COMPO asks us to do. The mandate is impersonation. I said, when you're investigating and it traverses somewhere, as police officers, you don't extract and give it to the people investigating Mohbad's case. But of course, I have to respect police officers. He has probably a time frame to report back on the impersonation issue. So they said they only want to prove to me that it was not Adura. And I said, well, Adura is not here. But can I speak with the impersonator, the alleged impersonator? And when they brought Damola out, and I asked him, I said, number one, that video in question, where did it emanate from? Is it from one side? He said yes. He said, but it's not, it's Wummi that is fighting there, but he's fighting with another member of Mohbad's crew, not Mohbad. I said, well, where is the full video? And then, of course, I'm in the police station. Did they allow me to see the full video? Because even the 3 seconds video that they didn't show me. So I was expecting now that since my own area of concern is the confession and the video, and I've written to Banzi, the state CID, which is headed by the Deputy Commissioner of Police, maybe any moment from now, they will be able to act upon it, because since over 3 weeks, nothing has been done on it, and it was only after Adura's, concern of impersonation was acted by the Commissioner of Police, which is a step superior or the overall head of the police command. So I look at it and say, am I really going to see this video? Are they going to really investigate it with the way things are now? Because and I expect that, that I don't know what's going on. So I said, okay, if this is what is going to be happening, maybe the Inspector General of Police will have to step in, retrieve the case file fully, hand it over to a different command or sector of police officers so that they can bring the truth out for everybody, including his concern and my own concern, because I was expecting that let's assume it was Damola, Adura should be concerned about what he wrote. I was waiting for an opportunity to ask him, if you say you are not the one and it was Damola, that incident that he wrote, that Cynthia fought Mohbad, he pushed him and he broke his leg, is it a statement of truth or not? And the full video, do you have it? I expect that if he wants to convince me, he should be able to show me the full video. That was not, if I look at, I have the full video. It was on my phone. But he has not done any of that yet. And maybe he will seize the opportunity of this moment to show all of us, including you, the full video so that I will know it was not even a fight between, because he knows that the video existed. He confirmed it to you guys. So that is my own answer to your question.
Thank you very much. Alright, the next person. I don't think she had a question for that. Next person.
Yeah.
Somebody who is not
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Adewale Berry. I'm aka Augustus Parapara on TikTok. I want to ask Adura some question. I don't know. I don't fluent in English. But God bless you. Adura, that 3 minutes video.
3 seconds.
3 seconds, sorry. I heard some voices there. If you can play it for me, I don't know who can play it for me.
Go on with your question.
Okay. In that 3 seconds video, there is one voice that said,
Oh yeah, ask your question.
Okay, only another voice underground. Mohbad, with pity voice, they have Mohbad. And the voice that said, who was that voice? Sorry, wait, I'm coming, Adura, 1 minute, let me answer.
Adura, have you seen it before?
You have seen the video.
I want to
want to understand what
see why no.
So the
okay, Adura.
I know he's a young chap. You have to allow him. Listen to Adura.